What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the page or Old Iron Farm Toys. Today I am going to be showing you a few updates, customs I'm working on, and a few other things. So I'm going to try to do these monthly updates. I apologize about the wind. It has been snowing cats and dogs lately, and it's not supposed to stop till Saturday, maybe into Sunday. So the weatherman can't make up his mind. But this part of the display is a mess. I moved a bunch of stuff. But starting off, I've been working on a co-op because it's been a long time. Actually, I don't think I've ever had a co-op on the display before. I'd also like to add on to the display more this way. Just put another board right here and add on. But this is just kind of my little makeshift fertilizer setup. It ain't realistic or anything, but I just got it for now. Fertilizer wagons, fuel tanks. Got the bins. The elevator. The actual granary part. So, cab over, international dumping. And then we got this bin is working now. Is working for what I need to find another bin, the bigger bin that would actually go right here. Two newer shiny bins. You could say they just added the two newer bins and then the dryer. So 6030 is more than likely going to be getting a load of corn or something. And then we got the dealership right here. Propane tank is getting filled up. Employee parking, if I don't knock down the bins. Employee parking, and they do also sell some livestock equipment as well. They're at the little office part right there. I'd like to make a bigger office for later on. Coming down, I got these racks for the dealership to display equipment up on. Once again, it is a mess here. 3D printed this Dodger logo. I didn't. Friend did. Brung up his 3D printer. So, I don't have a 3D printer. I want to get one though. So, 1155 Massey right here. This would be a neighbor, or this would just be a guy who he wouldn't necessarily farm, but he'd just have some equipment. This would actually be his brother's setup, but he's got a bunch of old equipment that is no longer in use. Little shed there with the skid steer camper. Then in the lean-to, we got a bunch of antiques and all that stuff. And then in there, we got his workbench, his 730 getting redone, his pulling tractor. We got a High Country in there, a Pontiac Trans Am. Under the lift, a Bronco. Up on the lift was an Indian bike, which is currently falling down. Then he's got another Mustang, as well as his fuel tank, his 6200 or whatever, 6400. And then a little shed here full of a bunch of junk and garden tractors. Wife's car. It's an old Chevy. His daily. And then he's got a Ram Charger. And then his, what he calls his Oliver pulling tractor on. And he's got some junk here. Old camper, skid steer, and a Farm LC. Going up into the co-op. Got a 1086 haul in the mail. Pulling a load of corn. A grain truck. So, not much has changed over here other than the John Deere collection, which is the whole entire building is full of. Now, I'll show you the customs that I'm working on, and I want your opinion on what should I turn them into. Okay, so first, I'm working on this anhydrous applicator. I need to put these shanks here. I think I'm going to cut one of these disc pieces and put disc blades on there. But it's got a little bit of detail, painted it up a little. Actually, I didn't paint it, took a Sharpie marker. This is my brother's actually, but I figured I might as well just show it. A 720 with a custom wide front. 4430, let me know what I should do, what we should do with this. I was thinking either front wheel drive, cab glass, a 3-point, and then maybe like a straight pipe, or I was thinking a narrow front, open station, 3-point, all the detail like that. 70-20, 25-20 is just sitting here. 2 plus 2, might do something with that. Also got a few other things been working on. Here we got a few things. I'd not been working on these, but I'd like to do a few things too over the winter. Got this International. She's pretty rough. But I'm either thinking a flatbed or like, I'm either thinking a flatbed roll-off type of deal, or I was thinking like a shorter, either a double axle, like car hauler, or a single axle, like flatbed gooseneck hauler. I was thinking one of the two, maybe repaint it. This old 6400, it's got decals on the loader, which I've not seen before. So, new roll bar, new decals for sure. So, definitely would like to do something to this. Now let's move on to a few other things that have changed. So this is the newest shelf. I don't have everything on it, but I got all my mowers and balers, a good majority of my trucks, my DCP Mac, an old Ford, an International, Kenworth. I'd like to say that's an International, but I'm pretty sure it's another Kenworth, maybe. Another, I don't know what that is. And then some, I believe this is either a older DCP or it's something else, like a spec cast. But spec cast never was really in, or still isn't really in, to the truck market. But I don't think it says who made it. So if anyone knows who made this guy, it's a Kenworth. It's DCP quality, but it's not quite. And I got this Mac DCP here, 2005. I think it's a DCP. It's either that or a first gear, and first gear is the same thing as a DCP. So, not for here. On the side there. So, pretty nice truck there. Got those a few months ago now, but I'm now just showing them off. But great detail on the dump truck. And then a few others right there. Not much has changed on the review table, other than a few things I just set right there. I hung up a few more boxes of toys that probably will never take out of the package. This casting, this toy here is over 41 years old. Not trying to make fun of anyone who's 40, 41 years old, but yeah, not saying you're old, but this is an old toy. You can see it never got this cardboard piece. Normally that's poked out like it is there, but it's not. So, not much has changed at the review table. This shelf has moved. So we got some Fords, some Internationals down there, as well as a case. No, there's not a case. Floor is a mess. But more Internationals. Farmals. Axial flow. Boxes. The Deers. More Deers. Old New Holland Combine. My Olivers, Cockshots, and Minneapolis Molines. My Alice Chalmers and Deutz Alice. Some more Minimos. Pulling tractor. My Fords and New Hollands and McKinsey, since it's color matching. So yeah, not a ton has changed other than that. Nothing over here. So yeah, figured I'd just give you guys a little update when this video comes out. It's either going to be Thanksgiving Day or Friday, the day after. So yeah, let me know if I should add anything to the display. And let me know what we should turn some of those customs into down below in the comments. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Have a happy Thanksgiving. I'll see you in the next one. Old Iron Farm Toys out.